Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. This is the second video of the day and it's going to be a Dundee against Celtic preview for tonight's Scottish Premiership game at Celtic Park. There is an earlier video which is a profile of the potential Celtic winter transfer window target Lennon Miller, so do look that one up as well. In this preview video of the Dundee match tonight, we're going to have a wee look at our predicted lineup, the predicted score, and also a wee recap of some various stats regarding Dundee against Celtic games to give an indicator what the form guide is. Before we do crack on with that video, please do consider, if you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click that subscriber button. Keep the numbers pushing nearer and nearer 1,100. Even one or two new subscribers every day makes me so happy and makes this so worthwhile. If you do like the video, please do click that like button, and comment section open in this case for pleasant, polite opinions, thoughts, theories, insights into what you think Celtic's lineup will be tonight, predicted score, and any other Celtic news on your mind currently. Celtic go into tonight's game against Dundee in good form. It would appear that both Callum McGregor and Idah will both be out of the team for tonight. Brendan Rodgers in his press conference yesterday, however, was indicating that Callum McGregor was back in training and is all set to play against Aberdeen at the weekend in the Scottish League Cup. Idah is away for a scan on his ankle and foot injury and is currently in a walking moon boot to protect the injury. Rodgers wasn't ruling out Idah from the game against Aberdeen and against Red Bull Leipzig, although one would expect that the scan will need to be practically normal for that to be the case, as it is thought that he is in quite a lot of pain and is having some difficulty putting weight on his foot and ankle currently, after that rather nasty challenge in added time against Motherwell at the weekend. This does leave Celtic with, in essence, one first-choice striker in KYOGO, with the backup, according to Rodgers, being Dyson Maida. And as we've discussed before on the channel, both Nicholas Kuhn, Lewis Palmer, and James Forrest and Yang have all in the past operated as central strikers and also as second strikers, and so there are a number of options if we do take KYOGO off later in the game tonight. Looking at some stats of Dundee Celtic matches in the last 55 Dundee Celtic games, Celtic have 46 wins, 8 draws and only 1 defeat. We've not lost to Dundee in 39 games, and Dundee last won at Celtic Park 23 years ago in May 2001, and during that time Celtic have had 19 wins and 2 draws in those 23 years. Celtic have a very impressive record in midweek games. We've won 22 in a row midweek games, and in the last 37, 33 wins and 4 draws. And so we haven't lost a midweek match since March of 2015. Looking at the form going into this match, Celtic have, of course, been in top form. Another convincing win at the weekend against Motherwell, and the only game that we haven't won in the league so far this season was that 2-2 draw against Aberdeen. We remain top of the league on goal difference, and tonight, at the same time as our game, there will be the second versus third game between Aberdeen and Rangers, and so we'll see what the result is from that. Either way, it's going to see our lead over Aberdeen and Rangers potentially get larger, or if Aberdeen do beat Rangers, it means Rangers are yet further behind us in the league. My predicted lineup will show a few changes from the game against Motherwell at the weekend. There is a little bit of uncertainty regarding the wide left position in view of Adam Idah's current injury. My predicted lineup, however, for tonight's game is Kasper Schmeichel in goals, Alsa Johnston at right back, Cameron Carter-Vickers and Austin Trusty as the two centre-backs, with Liam Scales on the bench having a wee bit of a rest, Greg Taylor coming in back again at left back, with Alex Valle dropping to the bench again for a wee bit of a rest, and also to get match time back in Taylor's legs. Midfield, with Callum McGregor missing out, we've got Luke McCowan, Rio Hitati and Arne Engels. I think it's important to get Arne Engels back into the team, as he will be a first choice for Aberdeen and Leipzig. And I think it's better to have Hitati's experience rather than Paulo Bernardo in midfield, at least for the first hour or so. Wide right, I think Nicholas Kuhn will come back in. KYOGO will be the main striker. On the left, I've gone for Dyson Maida. And again, I think the plan would be to take Maida off around about the hour stage to keep him for the Aberdeen and Red Bull Leipzig match. And at that point, bringing on Luis Palma and James Forrest to replace Maida and Kuhn. And I think also if Celtic are comfortably ahead, I suspect that KYOGO will also be withdrawn around that time, with the option of Palma, Forrest or Yang playing centrally. I think no matter what team Celtic put out tonight, we're going to have a nice comfortable victory over Dundee. Our last time we played them at Celtic Park, we won 7-1. 3 years ago at Celtic Park, we beat them 6-0. I don't think we're going to have such a convincing win tonight, but I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Celtic, with Rodgers at around the hour stage looking to get Kuhn, Maida and KYOGO off if at all possible, and maybe introducing an alternative at left back or left centre back, and bringing someone in to replace one of the midfielders. Do feel free, however, to pop your own thoughts regarding the score, the lineup, and the various different permutations going into tonight's match. And the comment section as always open for all those pleasant, polite thoughts, insights, opinions. So we'll finish off the video at that point there. Remember, there are a couple of polls on the channel regarding who you feel are the best options at left centre-back and at left-back as our first choices for the rest of the season, assuming everybody is fit and in form. And so until tomorrow's post-match reaction video, goodbye, good luck Celtic in your game against Dundee tonight, and hail, hail!